James, we're just showing our viewers some live pictures coming into us from outside the courthouse in Atlanta, Georgia. When you talk about Mr. Trump being tied up, what impact do you think that will actually have on a future election campaign as he does try to become president again?
Well, look, it's going to have a couple of different effects. Number one, it's going to galvanize hardcore Trump supporters, and it looks at this stage like Trump has got the nomination. Ron DeSantis has failed to launch, essentially, in the way that everybody expected him to do, as being a plausible alternative MAGA candidate. But then what will happen is that if Donald Trump is tied up in all of these courts, and, if any of these things return a guilty verdict, obviously, that's a huge, next step issue. But it also means that it makes it that much harder for him to convince those voters who he lost in the 2020 election in those states to get those states back again. So it's really about a bigger sort of electoral play here. And I think basically, it's not like a conspiracy, like they're all on the phone together, working this out. But Democrat prosecutors, these prosecutors in these states, they know what they're trying to do here, and they all want the scalp of Donald Trump. It's the biggest scalp in town if you're a prosecutor.